Hey y'all, it's Kim. So I went ahead and asked ChatGPT what the Fifth, Sixth, and 14th Amendment were, because I'm not a law scholar at all. Anyway, I didn't go through all the Constitution stuff and all that. But anyway, I wanted to know because, during Jeffrey Epstein's deposition, he did plead the Fifth, Sixth, and 14th Amendment. So we're going to look at this video from Fox LA Fox 11 in LA, and then we'll see what Chat GPT actually has to say on the matter. So let me scoot this down here. And just because he pleads the fifth, I'm just going to say, yeah, he knew Trump, but he's also asking the question, was Trump there when Jeffrey Epstein was with underage girls? So you can see why he would plead the fifth, even if it looks like it's trying to incriminate Trump, it actually would be incriminating himself. So let's just watch this. It's like a 4 minute clip, and then we'll see what Chat GPT has to say about it. Okay.
Have you ever had a personal relationship with Donald Trump? A personal relationship. Socialized with him? Yes. Yes, sir. Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18? I'd like to answer that question, at least today. I'm going to have to my fifth, sixth, and 14th Amendment.
New tonight, a resurfaced 2010 deposition going viral shows Jeffrey Epstein pleading the fifth when asked about underage girls around Donald Trump. He admits socializing with Trump, but gives no evidence of wrongdoing. Trump has denied any ties to any crimes committed by Epstein, and there has been no allegations that the president did anything legally wrong. The New York Times and the Wall Street Journal are reporting on a 2003 birthday album for Epstein, compiled by Ghislaine Maxwell, that includes messages from Trump, Bill Clinton, and others. Trump denies writing a sexually suggestive note, calling it fake. Maxwell, now in prison for sex trafficking, may testify next month. The controversy is renewing calls to fully release Epstein-related government files, something so far the Trump administration has been unwilling to do.
All right, so let's look at what Chat GPT says. I will add those to the description, that video, and tag that LA, whatever, Fox LA. But anyway, so I said, can you give me the Fifth, Sixth, and 14th Amendment? Thank you. Certainly, here are the Fifth, Sixth, and 14th Amendments to the United States Constitution. The Fifth Amendment: no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, so double jeopardy, or nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, so not incriminate yourself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Key protections: grand jury indictment for serious crimes, no double jeopardy, right against self incrimination, due process of law, just compensation for eminent domain. So then the Sixth Amendment, ratified in 1791 as part of the Bill of Rights. Let me make sure I didn't miss something up here. Okay, ratified in 1791 as part of the Bill of Rights. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, so in all prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have a compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Key protections: a speedy and public trial, impartial jury, notice of charges, confrontation of witnesses, and right to call witnesses, and right to legal counsel. And then the 14th Amendment is ratified in 1868 during Reconstruction. Section 1, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. The key principles, Section 1, citizenship by birth or naturalization, state level due process, equal protection of the law. And then I just wanted to kind of look at those because I've never looked at it. It says, let me know if you like legal or like summaries, legal interpretations, or how these amendments are applied in modern cases. Thank you. This will give me enough information for the moment. Anyway, so I'm always looking at different things because I just have a lot of questions. And, I know Chat GPT can just put it all in one place for the most part. But anyway, I just want to look at what the 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment were. I know the 5th Amendment is about the self-incrimination, but I'm not really sure how the others apply. But like I said, I'm not an attorney. And just because he did the 5th Amendment for self-incrimination doesn't mean that Donald Trump actually did anything. And I'm not defending Trump because if he's in trouble, just like anybody else that is messing with kids, should go to jail. Anyway. But yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good afternoon. See ya. Bye.